Yeah, baby, we're live. We are bloody live.
Hit me with a few sounds.
We're back. It feels safe to put this because I know it's the beep. So the rest of them, I'm not too sure. You guys tell us what's going on here, but we're getting there.
We are getting there.
We're getting there. You know, things are not easy, but we're almost there. I'd say we're 80%. 80%.
Yeah, we're looking the goods.
Well, you know,
How
you tell me.
Flick across to the other cam and
You
show
tell
me.
me. No, you tell me you want
I don't know.
some shades and stuff, and I think we should be loaded.
I missed it. All right, so I'm going to flick my, see where everyone's going. So let us know.
There we go. That's how you
Say
going.
hello.
Let us know. Happy Friday. We've got the frothy Friday background, but we're not frothing. Not yet either. Anyway, because to be honest, I could start with a rant about my boys. You know, my friends. We're supposed to be going to the races tonight. You know, it's a tradition. You do it. It's a young members' night. We're still young members. We're still young, and haven't heard from them. They're all gone into hiding with their missus. So shout out to those peanuts. Have ruined my plans. So lucky I've gonna have to just fall back on some different plans.
Do we have a rant today? Because it is Friday for Frolsy's rant. You got one in your...
I haven't, but maybe that'll be it.
You got one in the holster?
That might be it. I'll go off at them again. So, but I'll let us know what's on for the weekend. It's we got it's a big one. It's
I'll let them know what
we're. It's gonna be a hot one in Melbourne.
Do you want to let them know what we're doing, or do you want?
You let them know. I'll make sure we're rocking tickets. Oh, hang on, yeah.
Throw them to the new cam.
Whoa.
So new cam is. You know what we have to do? We have to split screen because we want to. Eventually, we want to see.
They want to know that we're throwing it
as well. So,
yep. So I just want to see. I reckon you guys can still hear us on the new cam.
Can we still hear us? Oh, there we go.
Hear us, so
I think the rule will be maybe we can get 2 or 3 basketball shots a pod.
Yep.
And I think if you get it, it's 10 push-ups to the other person.
Okay.
All right. If you miss, obviously it's just nothing. Just play on. So I can 2 or 3. So you can pick pick your battles when someone mid frothy or mid cough or whatever it is. Mid get who you're picking. So let us know. And also I'm going to start a
poll. Get a poll up.
I got a poll. So we'll do a few polls today, but this one.
Oh, you got one.
I've not many people know we've started a bit early and we didn't tell anyone that we're starting at 2:30.
Put it up on the socials. Well, so it might be a new thing a bit earlier on the Friday, you know?
Maybe throw it back to us just while it's on the...
There we go.
So pretty well. The poll will be, I'm going to chuck it up. So I was having to think, like the beer bracket, it's getting a bit tricky because I was thinking like once we get through all the beers...
Yep.
It's going to be a bit tough to redo all the beers because we've already given points.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah,
so
didn't think about that, did we?
We're gonna run 2.
Okay.
We're gonna have instead of having a beer bracket that we kind of analyze the number out of 100.
Yep.
We'll just have a beer list. We'll have the top. We'll have the top scoring all the way down. So every beer we've done so far, we'll have the rating. They got 70, 65. Yeah. And then there'll just be a list, and every beer we drink on the Fancy Frothy Fridays, we just do what we normally do, and they just slot into that list.
This is a list, kind of like the pizza review.
Kind of like the pizza review, and it's exactly like. Does anyone remember? Was it not Top Gun? That's the
movie,
not the movie. What was the car show?
Oh yeah, Top Gear.
Top Gear. That was it.
Well, they did the same kind of thing.
They had if anyone remembers, they had they drive around the same like course.
Yep, with different cars.
With different people. Like all their guests would do it.
Oh, that's right. And it's like where they slot.
When they slot in.
Nice,
so that's how we'll do it. But for the beer bracket.
I like that, yep.
I did a poll yesterday on Instagram, so I'll do one now.
Beautiful.
We're going to go through what we've done so far. I'll have 32 beers.
Yep.
16 on one side, 16 on the other.
Nice.
And we can beer bracket these ones because we'll ask the audience.
Okay.
We'll ask the audience. First one's going to be Coopers versus Corona. The highest pick moves on to the next round.
Yeah, love that.
All right, so I'll chuck that up.
That's it.
You send it over there. I'm going to get this in first.
All right, here we go. Let's send it. Well, I might do a bit bang like that, like while you throw it. Bang.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bang.
This is going to go in.
Hang on.
First,
bang.
This is the biggest pressure of the day. This is the first ever shot.
All right, hang on. Let me just try some music. Hopefully that's got some music over the top.
Here we go.
Oh, hang on. Stop that. All right. Here we go. All right, you ready? I've got the podium ready.
First ever shot.
Here we go.
On the pod. I'm feeling confident.
You count me. I'll go counting down because then I'll know when to click it.
Cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, hang on. Refund.
Oh, gee, there goes the camera. He actually moved us.
Oh, sorry.
So it's
that
gonna
was
be-
good.
It's going to be one of those things, but
That was so good.
that's it. So well played, well played.
Yeah, no, very, very good.
Well played. So that'll be it. That's how we do that.
So no push-ups for Foldsy. That'll be it. But I'll run through what we're doing, and then
That's it. So we got to be on today. Actually, you know what? I might run them through
Yeah, you
now.
run-
Now that I'm here and I'm checked out today, everything's checked, everything's working. I think so.
Yeah, sweet.
You know, we got our bloke here today, so he doesn't want to be on camera, but everything's working. So, you know, we tell him,
Do we though?
we say, "Do you want some John Cena?" And he says, "Hey, do John." There he is. So
Johnny boy.
we love it. So we've got our own little, you know, it's all happening today, but we're rocking. So pretty much today we got in the dock, we got a few things. We got some, you know, some big stuff going on. Elmo, you know this thing about Elmo. You heard about this thing, Elmo? Elmo's pretty much coming out with the only, you know, how we do the positive news kind of stuff. What do you call it?
Positivity.
Positivity Wednesday, positivity
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Well, Elmo's come out pretty much with the same thing.
He's copied us.
No. So he's coming out, saying hope everyone's doing all right. So he does these tweets, hope everyone's going all right and stuff. And then people are coming after him, you know, pretty much saying how their life sucks and they're all this stuff. So we'll get into that. Elmo's trying to, you know, keep everyone's positivity in a ever growing, depressing world, you should say. So Elmo's keeping things happy. What do we got? We got some TikTok. This has been floating around. Apparently, this is big on TikTok. All these like male schools, or you know, when it's like, you know, you go to an old boys school, an old girls school, whatever. They're all sooking up. There's this school that's gone from an old boys school. It has been the whole time. And now it's turned into a co-ed, and everyone's melting down, and their dads are crying. Oh no, you can't send my kid to you know, with some girls and stuff like that. So all these old blokes are sooking.
Are we going to touch on that?
We're touching on that. It's all happening. So we got the co-ed stuff. We've got a TikTok here, which I'm not actually sure what that is, but we'll see what that is. You know, one's got to go. Maybe pub meals. So we just went out for a bit of a semi-pub meal then, you could almost say. So we're going to, you know, pub meals. So bit of a controversial. I'm going to get your thoughts on it, because I know, you know, your biggest pub meals are going to be Palmer's.
Yep.
Steak Sangers.
Yep.
When you think pub meal, and if I say Palmer, Steak Sanger, what's the third that comes to your mind?
Like a fish and chips, or probably like schnitzel and Parma probably be in the same.
Yeah, so yeah, that's...
I'd either say fish and chips or schnitzel.
So yeah, we'll put schnitzel with the Parma kind of schnitzel or Parma. If you could have cheese, you know, yourself, you wouldn't be able to survive a cheese hit these days.
But I think those three would be like a straight down the line type situation. Wouldn't you?
So when we were just with Stephanie, a friend of the show out there, you know, number one commenter, she commented yet?
No one's getting around us.
She reckons.
Sorry.
She reckons that a staple is a roast at a pub. Is that it? Now, I was trying to get some questions out of her. I don't know if that was, she's from the country.
That is one of the more bizarre things I've ever heard.
Is it? Yeah. So we'll wait until later. We'll see if she jumps on, and we'll see.
Especially maybe if anyone orders a roast in a sports bar of a pub, they're getting roasted.
Well, that's kind of what I thought, but she was pretty staunch on it. So we'll have to get her up in a poll. Actually, can you poll that up now?
I've already. Can I get two polls?
No. That's right. Keep this poll. What's your poll so far?
Once we get into the beer, what's
your poll?
What's the better beer, Corona or Cooper's? So that's because that was the first ever one we did.
So you just want to get people's ideas about what that is.
Because it's a part of the beer bracket. Were you listening just before?
Not really. There's a bit too many changes, but that's all right. We got some NFL pro game stuff.
Yep.
You want a quick rundown about that before we get to it, or just wait until we?
Because the NBA obviously have their All-Star weekend. NFL have got the week before, because the Super Bowl's on next week. So the week before the Super Bowl, they do their Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
So there's a few games and stuff, and then I want to touch on that, but then I also want to touch on, because the AFL do nothing.
That's it.
They absolutely suck.
Oh, so there's a bit going on that week, but nothing crazy good. Yeah.
Yeah. So So we're going to see a little of the games that they do, because they used to do the Victoria versus South Australia. They used to do the Victoria versus the rest of Australia, that sort of stuff. I'm starting a petition. We should start an all-star weekend for the AFL.
Put a bit more,
bit
more hype on it.
Yep. But because they don't want people playing actual games and stuff, so in the NFL they're doing tag. What's it called? Tag football. So pretty well, there's no tackling. It's just they tag and that sort of stuff.
Maybe we should jump into this one. I think we're pretty much in. So let's bring it up. So I like what you're saying.
So pretty well, the question will be: should the AFL start an all-star weekend? And I'm thinking they should.
Sure.
We're gonna go through the NFL one. There's a few little games that
This is what they play, kind of.
yeah,
Yep.
there's like a couple of funny little like.
Love it.
So this is the Gridiron Gauntlet, which they just run. I don't know what they're running through here, but
Who we got? Edge Sports not going to claim us.
yeah,
surely.
no, we're not getting claimed.
Here we
Here
go.
And they with the stay on your feet, big fella.
these just randos?
Get through there.
Yeah,
Get
so they
through
get, so they
there.
get
Remember
through
that third wall is
tag
double the
someone and the next
thickness.
people
Okay,
go
that's
through.
Hit the
awesome.
button. Now
Look at
time.
that
There's like
athleticism,
NFL
but yeah,
stars,
they
you
get
know,
away.
Something about, I feel like NFL, they've probably just got more money, right? So it's more money, it's more staff. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, AFL have just started doing the big grand final, like Kiss. There was kids, like there was thousands of kids dressed up as Kiss. There was pyro. There was massive moving stages and stuff. We've only just started that, done that, haven't we? So back in the day, Meatloaf, all your big ones were off on that little shitty stage in the crowd. They didn't have to move nothing. I feel like maybe they don't have enough. Maybe we don't have to, well, maybe now we are, but maybe we don't have enough resources for this, like to get this off the ground
Yeah,
and stuff
so
like that. But
the-
this is awesome. This is what we need.
So this was just a little, yes, this is one of their games. It's like a Gridiron Gauntlet. So
Brian Burns
it's just
out to the
different
lead.
of
Come
their
on,
players
Miles.
just going through like a little obstacle course thing in
Whoa.
like a team.
Burns look
But they have like the
amazing.
AFC
Under
versus
the
the
table,
NFC,
so
so
the
they have like
NFC taking the lead here
like
early.
that's just the opposite. So
Yeah, where they-
opposite
they're
sides of the
based.
country or whatever.
Now it's time
So
for these
you
running
could do
backs.
Melbourne
Right.
versus
Saquon got a late
Yeah,
start.
that's
because he
cool.
didn't
whatever
hit
it
the
is in
buzzer.
Australia. But yeah, little things like
Look
this.
at that.
And
No,
then
but
Chubb
Nick
hit
Chubb's
the
got to
Get it,
turn
get it.
around.
He hit the top. Saquon feet never gonna let him
Here
down.
he goes. It's
He
just
never
like
gonna let him down.
Come
This
on.
is good as done.
In the
So
blue
that was the
on the
first
left
one.
here.
So that's just one of the ones, and the next one was this was actually a good one. This next one that pops up, I think I don't actually know, so don't come for me if it's wrong, but I think there must be like the receivers or the punt returners. So they must start with one ball,
Yep.
and then like everyone goes through one ball, then they go to two, but they have to hold the balls. So
Here he
if
goes.
you go back to the start.
Oh, yeah, that's
You know what
awesome.
I mean? So
Yeah.
he started with just one, and then he's caught this many.
Gee, he's done
up
well.
to- so he puts it in.
Or NFL, let's just not show that it's NFL there. We might not, can, you know. Or maybe not sound it.
So pretty well, this is just him. So he's got what, 1, 2, I think that's like his sixth ball.
Yeah, let's
he's
count
caught.
him up here. Let's count him up. Essentially, I think he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, so
Going
this
for
is
an eighth, maybe.
So that's what I mean. So they just do
Here we
like,
go.
and he's
Gee,
caught.
he's
So-
done well, has he? To put it
How
through.
good's that?
It's so smooth that he must play. Look
Yeah.
at
So
that.
these guys, they all play. They're all been.
So what's he got for that? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
I'm
like,
sure, but that's
So
there.
this is the sort of stuff like. So I'm thinking. So the topic today is if we were to start a
week.
What are some of the games and stuff that they could do?
Well, what we've got so far is the parade, right? So we've got a day off for the parade on the Friday. So say
Yeah.
if you're not here from Australia or you're not really following the footy, you know, you got your Saturday is going to be your grand
Right.
final, right?
Yep.
Your grand final. But your Friday, the day before, they've just recently made it a day off for us, and it's called a parade day essentially. And then they go through the city and stuff like that, right? So that's what it is. When I used to work in the city, I used to go out there and watch a few of the boys. Very boring, but it's still like that should be happening. But then other events around
Yeah,
that,
you
like
know-
it is a cool event. So
See, they've already got the day. We've got where this is the stuff I'm talking about. We're getting it sorted. So the parade day, maybe because it's meant to be just like the two grand final teams. Get the all stars for the year. So maybe you pick your
For
top
sure.
22 like players.
yeah, well that's it. They're all doing not much.
You know
are
what? They
that
have
time
an
of year?
All-Australian team. So there you go. The All-Australian team obviously going to lose a few for the grand final, whoever's in it, like they do with the Pro
sure,
Bowl.
for sure.
Have a few extras. Have them in the parade at the start. Then drop them off at the MCG. Stack the crowd there. Maybe get 10, 20,000
some
people
games
there.
or something, yeah.
And then a few games they can play. Easy, like two or three easy ones.
Bring a bit
Just
of hype.
goal kicking, easy. People
Yeah,
love
for
watching
sure.
like tough goal kicking games. Like everyone got around back in the day the footy show handball contest.
Yeah.
Remember the handball?
The Lou. The
yeah,
Lou,
with Lou.
Louis Lou.
Seven. So that's
Louis
an
Lou.
easy one. And then you could do things like I don't know if they do it like maybe like a tag of some sort.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like something like a. You got to think what can we do to make it?
You know what I want to see too? I want to see. There's so much room outside the the MCG. I know a lot of it's for a lot of parking and all what you got to have and stuff like that, but. Bit of tailgating, kind of tailgating, but it doesn't have to be necessarily ripped off from America stuff like tailgating. But it couldn't just be like, there's heaps of different bits of grass out there with you could have big things. That's where you could have some have some entertainment on the way in. I think
For
they do a
sure.
little bit of that, but they should ramp things where it's like, you come in early, big. There's little marquees and stuff you can drink outside and stuff like that. But I'm talking like get everyone around it and maybe do it for a few days beforehand.
You know what'd be good? Having that sort of stuff, a big setup out there, and in there's because they do the longest kick across the river.
Do they?
They do that on the
That's cool.
Friday. So do something like that, but instead of doing that, head to the MCG, have them start outside, and see if anyone can kick the ball into the stadium.
Oh yeah, that's great.
You know what I mean? Like just have like
Surely they could, yeah.
the big kickers just hitting
stuff like
barrels,
that,
trying to
so
kick it in.
I'm with you.
That handballs. Maybe like some sort of
I'm with you.
mini football match where there's no tackling. There's like people aren't going to get because that's the big thing. They don't want to get hurt.
No, not hurt. But
so
I think
give them a bit of cash. AFL. Give they're your all stars anyway. So make an incentive. If you make the all star team, you get 10, 15 grand or whatever it is. Probably more. They probably need a bit more cash than that. But do that. Then they come. We do some fun stuff. Get a crowd there. Make it fun, make it an atmosphere, make it a weekend rather than just having your
one
your
day
crappy
and it's all over. One day and it's over.
Yeah, and your crappy little thing through the stand. So there you go. That was my little.
No, it's good. That's good. Let us know in the comments. Should we re-ramping it up? Let us know. Anyone watching today, or are we going too early?
We're going too early.
We go.
That's fine. People watch later on though.
Later on. So yeah, let us know still in the comments later. What's your
Yeah, if you're going to hit us in the comments later, we look at those, so we'll reply and like the video as well.
Yeah, so we'll keep banging. We're going to keep banging. We've got a bit on today. So this is pretty much what everyone's talking about on TikTok at the moment.
I like it.
Besides your Vince McMahon stuff, which we're not going to get into today.
Vinnie Mac stuff.
Because I've been hearing this. There's so much bad stuff out there about Vinny now that you almost can't say a lot of it on the
Allegedly.
On the air. Allegedly, yeah. So, but it sounds like he's
allegedly, it sounds like.
I'm pretty sure he's admitted to it.
No, allegedly.
He's admitted to it. So it's definitely happened.
Allegedly.
Well, no. It's actually happened. So we're not going to get into it because it's very, very discriminatory. What's the word? Discriminatory.
Well, for what I was reading, he's trying to say it was consensual, all this stuff. That's the thing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So, of course, yeah. Okay, so we won't get into it because we've got a Vince McMahon supporter over here, and you like to come for him.
Well, I come for him.
Just clip him up over here. So, but this is what we got else is going on here.
Boldy's proven him guilty before. It's innocent until proven guilty. They have over there.
He's gone. What do you mean? He pulled himself off a massive company because he's.
They always do that shit.
He knew he was done. So here we go. So this is massive news getting around TikToks. This old, what do they call it? One of the Sydney's oldest boys' schools is going co-ed, right? So essentially, there's this Sydney boys' school that's been around for forever, and they're changing it to a co-ed, and all these old parents are fuming. All these are saying
they call it the woke agenda,
saying that it's a woke agenda to make blokes from an all boys school have to share the school with some ladies, and it's the worst thing in the world, these blokes saying. So have a watch these old plebos having a sook about this, and surely they've got nothing else better to do than worry about something like this. I think probably a good thing that you send your kid to a co-ed school at this point, brother. Let's have a look.
Old boy to school, and my son is also an old boy.
Here we go. Get it up.
Old boy to school, and my son is also an old boy. And the intention was always that I have a grandson. I won't bring him to a co-ed school.
So essentially, this is the one that's going the biggest. Is this bloke's talking about one day having a grandson? He doesn't even have a grandson. This peanut, and he's having to cry about a grandson he doesn't even have yet.
Old boy to school, and my son.
So he went to this school.
And the intention was always that I have a grandson.
You can't have a grandson
What is
now.
this
He's
school?
just
Why do
saying,
people
I don't know,
care
but
so much?
This is
What is going on?
Well, yeah, we won't go too far into that, but I'm guessing a lot of all boys' school and all girls' schools are all kind of more, your down the line Catholic schools and stuff like that. They're going to have a lot more dramas than bad things, I guess. But
all part of this sort of woke, toxic masculinity type palaver.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a co-ed person.
he's like 90 years old. This bloke said he's not a co-ed person. What have you been doing, brother?
What the hell? What's that even mean?
Not a co-ed
Take
person.
your kid somewhere else. Who cares?
Co-ed person. What is this? Like having a few females around is going to make them just absolutely
I need to know what this school
bamboozled.
is. This is one of the oldest Sydney. It doesn't tell us actually what school it is.
Here we go.
There's no justification, no explanation, no evidence to support this move.
So yeah, they're just say no to co-ed. Like all of us people who went to co-ed schools are absolutely doomed because we shared our classroom with a few females. These guys are.
Keep it rolling. I want to see a couple more comments here. This is great.
To year 3 in a couple of years' time.
Gee, they're putting the music over that just so loud. You can't even hear this bloke.
Thoughts of young neighbours.
We're protesting against the school's decision to.
Let me turn that down a bit. They put that music.
How's
in
the tune with a claim from the symphony or something?
Notify the parents and gag the parents and the students from having a free voice to be heard about the school and the headmaster's decision.
Oh, so she's saying that they've had no decision. Like, or maybe they feel
I
like.
wonder what it is, though, isn't it?
You don't get a decision in these things. You either go to the school or you don't.
Yeah, it's hard to know without the background,
It is hard
Maybe
to know.
they had no.
That's it. We're only going off one video, so don't come after us. We just
I would have liked to have seen today.
Well, I just think it's.
Here we go. Newington College, by the looks of it.
Newington.
Good idea to have a boys only school for the development of boys through a very developmental part of their lives without being influenced by considerations of what they should look like or how they should act in front of girls.
In front of girls. You're kidding me, girls and boys. I just know what you think. This is a bit crazy to me. All the comments come from makes me feel for the women in these people's lives. It's so true. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of, what do you like? Yeah,
Watching this man
they're
cry.
watching this man cry.
I want to make a segment, and we should do it. It's just like,
Sorry, but I'm not a co-ed person. Sorrows and prayers, not the old boy crying. So essentially, I love to hear the music, and it is seems to me like a little violin type operation. But I guess when it comes to religion stuff, obviously, I'm guessing a lot of this has got to do stuff with religious stuff and stuff like that. Maybe back, but but for this guy to have a sook, that's it. Sorry, you can't. Your son can't go to the school you grew up as. If that's really such a big deal, if you can't send him to a place with females,
if it's such a big deal,
I think I'm going to ride hard for the co-eds. I think co-ed's good. I think it's good to you work out. You live in a world where it's all equal, and you do all the schooling stuff together, and maybe sometimes coming out of year 12. I'm not going to go too deep into it because people have got their different opinions, but. I think this guy here is a bit overs for me.
The first guy is the best. His grandson.
His grandson. One day I want to have a grandson. Well, I think get your grandkids to start having grandsons. It's got nothing to do with.
You might have the son might have a daughter, which is hilarious too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is, and that's what this first comment kind of is. It makes you feel about the women. Like he probably doesn't even comprehend that maybe he's going to have a granddaughter. This bloke.
That's so good. But I actually want to make a secret going into those comments. I want funny videos, because the comments in the videos of funny videos are almost funnier than some of the videos.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm going to start a comment a segment, and we'll call it like TikTok comments or funny comments or something, because there is some absolute hilarious ones. So that's where we'll be rolling funny TikTok video comments next week. So
good stuff. Well, there you go. So what else we got? That's so let us know in the comments. What do you think? You a co-ed, or you just you boys school only, girls school only? What do you think?
We've got 4 watching, so hit the bracket too.
Yeah, what do you like? Hit the bracket.
Corona or Coopers?
You might need to give them a if they're signed on just to. No, they'll get it. But you know what? This has been going around as well. This thing here.
There's another comment. It's not another co-ed fiasco.
No. But this everyone's been popping this thing up here. Have a look at this bad boy. Let me move this into the middle here. So, essentially, we've got
what do we got here?
So everyone's been putting on their Instagrams and TikToks.
Pick your 5. Yeah, this is good.
Pick your 5. It's been going around, and so I thought, we'll pull it up. We'll pull it up, see what people have to say. What's your 5? And let us know in the comments what's your 5, and just have a browse through there. So, from the get-go, I'm going to go through. So Game of Thrones. I never got into Game of Thrones. You?
Nah, Game of Thrones. I actually haven't seen one episode. So
So then for me,
the top 3
very good.
is not me.
Nah, not me.
Grey's Anatomy, Sense8. Nah.
Nah. So Lost for me, I don't think you got into Lost that much, did you?
No, I'm not putting that
So
in
I was a big fan, but I don't know if I can put it in. Friends is in there. Friends is in for me.
Friends is
Gossip Girl was a great, Prison Break. So just browse over this list and see what pops out to you.
Well, let's have a think. I'm going. So I'm going to go from like top across. So Game of Thrones, Grey's Anatomy, Sense8, whatever that is. Nah, I've never
heard of them. Grey's Anatomy. Everyone loves Grey's Anatomy. Come on.
Nah, not for me. Lost, Outlander, Orphan Black. Nah, they're not doing it for me. Friends definitely in the top 5. So they're in. The other 2. Papal and Scandal? Nah. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Gossip Girl, Prison Break are 2 absolute unbelievable series.
Well,
It's
Prison Break 1,
great.
Prison Break 3.
No.
Because they're 2 when they're on the run.
No, 2
and
is very
4 when
good.
they're on the run. Every time they're not in a jail, it sucks.
I thought 3 was a bit rough, but
What, the Mexican jail?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was quite good in there. So, yeah.
4, I think it gets a bit outlandish. They're trying to steal that thing, and it gets a bit fast and
every
furious
show,
for me, to be honest.
Vampire Diaries, is that? People
That's
love
a
that.
no. What do we got? What's Heroes? You were a Heroes, but was that
No, that was our older brother. Kale, he loves a bit of Hero.
Scrubs, very
Glee,
good.
No. Yeah, I didn't ever got into Scrubs.
Smallville, nah. Alias, Supernatural. Supernatural's not bad, but wouldn't be my top 5. There's still, I think it's up to the 18th season or something. You know what? I'm gonna get that stat
crazy,
up.
yeah.
Let me get the Supernatural.
Orange
you
is the
keep
New
going.
Black. Nah. Sopranos, never got into it. Homeland, no. I know a lot of people like that. Dexter, no. Stranger Things for me is a very good show. As a recent one goes. Shameless, no. Ozark for me, no. Seinfeld, don't come for me, but I'd much rather want to watch an episode of Friends than Seinfeld. Everyone says very different, very whatever. You don't get the Seinfeld humor, but to me, I don't know. Jerry and the boys don't do it for me.
How I Met Your Mother? Yes, please.
How I Met Your Mother? That's an automatic in. Mad Men, Big Bang Theory, Fringe. So okay, so some good shows on here and some trash. So
let us know.
I'm gonna throw in. I think I've got mine.
What the hell is this guy?
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw them into you. I'm gonna go How I Met Your Mother.
Yep, that's in me too.
I'm gonna say Friends.
Yep, I'm in that too.
Now this is where it gets a bit tricky for me. So I'm gonna put Stranger Things in. Very good show.
Nah.
Stranger Things, very good show for a reason. Have you given it a watch? Very good. And I don't like sci-fi kind of weird shit. So if I don't like that, then I'll be the first one. As soon as there's some form of alien demon comes out in most shows, I'm not
You're
watching
out.
that. But it's got a bit more to it than that. So that's 3. I'm gonna. Did I say?
So we've got
Lost. I'm gonna have to put Lost
We've got
in.
Lost.
Lost going in. And who do you do? So Gossip Girl, good show. I would have liked to see some OC in there, really, to get my 5th in there.
Or what was the other one?
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill would have been
they're
nice
missing
to see
absolute
that.
hurlers. So
Sex and City, no good. I'm going to go Friends, How I Met Your Mother. My 3rd's going to have to be Gossip Girl, Scrubs.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to, Big Bang's good. The Office is good, but I'm gonna have to. I need to change it up. I'm gonna put Prison Break in there.
Nice. And I'm gonna throw Gossip in for my 5th, I reckon. So there you go. That's our list.
So who was you again?
We had How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
Stranger Things.
Yep.
Friends.
Yep.
Gossip Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Lost.
Yeah,
Boom.
nice.
Rock them out. Roll 'em
There
out.
it is.
Booker
Let us know
T,
in the
Booker
comments.
T.
5 times.
Let us know who you got there, but that's a big thing going around. I'm sure most of you have probably done it on your socials anyway. But there's that.
No, I haven't seen some of them. I haven't even seen La Casa de Papel. You ever heard of that?
There's a lot of shows out there, to be honest. Like I beg for the day I can get into Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Because then you're like, oh, this isn't a bad show, and then boom, you've got 6 seasons worth of just seasons of episodes and stuff. But could never get past it. It was all too much happening for me. So, but yeah, there you go. What else we got?
You know what? I might even
Anyone in the comments?
No one's in the comments. No one in the comments. But I'm thinking. I was going to give you a top 5 longest running TV shows of all time.
Yep.
But then I'm looking at some of these, and it's just I don't think we won't go near it, to be honest. So I'm going to pass on that.
Pass on. Oh, I'm going to go to this one quickly because I don't know much about this one. So just a quick brief over, because this has just come out. The Universal Music Group is pulling artists from TikTok. over
I heard
licensing,
about this.
licensing things. So I haven't delved into this at all. So let's just do this together. The music of Taylor Swift, Adele, Billie Eilish, and 100 more artists will be removed from TikTok within days. Record industry giants.
I think it happened the
UMG.
1st of Feb.
Oh yeah,
I think
might
so.
have happened. So, so it's calling a timeout on TikTok. Trying to build music-based business because essentially, in this day and age, they say if you don't get a good your song on TikTok, you ain't going nowhere with your bizzo, you know. So
yeah.
To be honest, the ones that make it big, they go on TikTok. So someone like Dean Lewis just goes, all right, here's a new song, pre-release it for like a month on TikTok. Everyone just sings the chorus over there.
Yeah.
And then by the time it comes out on Spotify and that, it blows up and it's on radio everywhere. So Dean Lewis, I'm pretty sure he was saying something the other day too about how this is going to hurt him big time. So like, please listen to my stuff because now that he can't get on this, all this stuff's gone. So,
so his own, like even being his own music.
Yeah. So they're pulling everyone by the sounds of it. Anyone that's under this UMG group. So it's obviously...
Oh, is it like a union or something?
Well, I don't know exactly what UMG is. We'll see if we can find it. But
looks like they represent some massive people, though.
Yeah, it's pretty much if you got these three, obviously you got the biggest of the big, and down here it's you've got more. You've got Taylor Swift, Drake, Elton John, U2. It's pretty much everyone when you think about it. If you put all those in, so yeah, obviously there's some without getting too into it, it's like a licensing feud thing. So. It's about the money, the big bucks and stuff like that. But we're going to keep an eye on this.
Well, it looks like it's saying that they're accusing TikTok of starting a music platform. If you scroll down, I was just a bit later. Accusing TikTok of being a music platform without paying fair revenue, like for streaming people's tunes.
Yep. So I guess the money going into the people's the right pockets isn't happening. Obviously as soon as you click a stream on Spotify, it's going to go straight to the people who own the song. Divide up through the songwriters and shit, and they'll get like 3 cents each or whatever. But maybe it hasn't been implemented
in
TikTok because they haven't probably started off as a video kind of thing, and then it's like Instagram when you put the music over the top. It's just like an extra. How do you do that? So we'll have to keep an eye on this. But yeah, big times, and it's good.
No more dances for you on TikTok, mate.
I've been begging for something new to come along for TikTok. To be honest, something a bit more real. A bit more less fake, where you have to like mime your songs and do a dance to your songs to try and get them heard. So hopefully this is the change up we need. So there you go, but we'll keep an eye on that.
When Folsey dancing on TikTok,
well, that's it. You kind of have to these days to try to get it. But yeah, it's very it's heart-wrenching stuff to go down that path.
Can someone comment on this poll?
Is anyone watching?
No, to be honest, we had 5 comments on Instagram. 4 was Corona, 1 Coopers. So
okay, I almost reckon if you can scrap that poll,
and
get that pub meal one up there because we want to know.
Can you end the poll with 0%?
Oh, don't stress about the poll. Just throw another one. Throw another one.
I'll get it up.
Say, is a roast a classic pub feed?
Okay.
So we've got a recommendation that the pub feed is.
That is just one of the more bizarre things I've ever heard in my life.
Well, she was pretty staunch on it, so we'll see. So
you know what? I don't want people to come for me, but I think roast is up there with one of the worst meals you can have.
I agree.
It is just like a bit of chicken with some veggies.
Chicken? I don't think many people are having chicken with their roast, are they?
Isn't it roast chicken?
No, I think it'd be roast lamb. Most people would have for for their. When we used to have it for Sunday night roast, it was like roast lamb, maybe some pork sometimes. But I'm with you. I reckon maybe
is a roast a pub meal? Is that what you're saying, or like
is a roast a classic pub meal?
Okay,
maybe.
Yeah. And let us know.
Is a roast classic pub meal?
Stephanie has said you guys are talking rubbish right now. You know that that is one of the worst stuff you'll ever have.
So let us know. Stephanie reckons she stands by it. So. But maybe it's different things. Like maybe up down from the country or something. If you go down to a local pub, they've got roast meals. Maybe everyone gets there on a Sunday, has some beers, and has a pub roast. Like I don't know, it might be different. But personally, I've never seen anyone have like a roast at like a Paco or anything like that. So
anyone this side of the 2000s is not watching. Is not having a roast at a pub. But honestly, if I see anyone,
what's the poll? Well, Stephanie's the only one in the poll. She might.
We've got 5 watching, so if pull it up. Pub meals, yeah, and while we do that, we might as well do the one's got to go then.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what did we have? We got 6 watching now. So is a roast meal?
Do I have
a classic pub meal?
One's got to go. So
Pretty well. We had to think about it. That's why the roast had come up, because that's not a part of the one's got to go. Unfortunately, Steffo, that's not a
So
part of it.
we're not going to let it roll with that. Nah, because
I think we'll both.
it'll be hard not to go for. Well, what for us then? Let's just try and as you said, fish and chips.
I think
I think that sprung to mind as the third one too.
Yeah, so it's
sorry, Stephanie, we're gonna have to go with the third one.
What did we say? We said
not the roast.
Palmer. What was the steak sanger?
Steak sanger
and fish and chips.
That's pretty good.
A distant 50th roast.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll
come
for him, but yeah, I haven't heard of it. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe we just don't know. But what else would you get from a pub meal?
So
you schnitzel, but we don't put schnitzel on its own. We're going to put that with a Parma because people like you who can't handle the
lactose. The
Josh
crew.
McGuinnesses out there and the people who are cheese.
I'm
reluctant.
My first go to is like your schnitzel Parma. That's like
same.
It has to be.
I had one for lunch today.
If that wouldn't be everyone's number ones, that would be. It's a bizarre choice. So I'm definitely keeping the.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like our older brother would go straight for a fish and chips. I think so. It's
he's a fish and chip head.
And I used to be off of steak sangers, but I'm starting to really come around steak sanger in my older years. So
you don't mind a steak sanger
if they do them right. Yeah, steak sanger can be unbelievable. So. All right, one's got to go. So I know which one I'm getting rid of. So
yeah, I'm trying to think about. So I'm locked in with the Parma schnitzel combo. Yeah, that's a definite lock. Now, when it comes to your fish and chips, when it comes to your steak sanger, it's hard because a steak sanger is really good. But sometimes if you want something quick, easy, no fuss, a fish and chip is easy to. You know what I mean? Like
and probably the best one for you. You'd probably assume, yeah.
Yeah, a bit fried stuff, but I think steak.
Fried, but like compared to your big bread, bacon and sauce wrap with all the rest in it, steak, just your battered fish, probably you're down the line's probably a bit healthier.
For sure. So
maybe.
It's tough because that's what do you think? What's your?
I'm definitely
thoughts?
getting rid of fish and chips.
Oh, you are? Oh,
yeah,
definite.
Like I like a nice bit of fish from fish and chip joint, but even then I'd probably still go burgie. But. Yes, I think I'm definitely going to Parma 80% of the time. If I want that change up, I'll probably go to a steak sanger if I know that can probably do a good one. I'd rarely get a fish and chip one unless I thought I was going to try to keep it a bit healthier, lighter.
Lighter, yeah, okay. So I'm thinking I feel like Steffo's the only one voting because I've got a yes here on is a roaster club classic. And if she's the only voter, that's going to get through to the keeper
That's it. Well, we got to go with the poll says. So
so I'm going to keep fish and chips because I just feel like fish and chips is a very easy meal and it's very hard to get it wrong. Like to butcher it's very hard to butcher a fish and chips. Whereas you go with a steak sanger, there's just too many variables. Sometimes the steak, if you just get a steak straight down the line, it's different to the steak they're putting in that sanger. They go on the cheap stuff. They're putting it in there. Sometimes you can get just a classic, just your classic bread. Sometimes they go on like a focaccia type operation. Too many variables in the steak sanger option. So I'm keeping fish and chips, snitty and a Parma, and that's my rant. Yeah,
no, I like that. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you all there. That's good. We just got a comment. You see that one about the sunglasses? I understand them. Yeah, that's fair enough. Actually, we probably aren't neither. Just one of us wears sunglasses. I reckon for the EPs. You're probably not wrong there. Someone said, "What's with all the sunglasses?" But I was originally wearing sunglasses back in the early days of the pod to try to keep in line with my character. But,
somebody he just liked it.
Did you write that?
The guy said, "Why are you wearing sunglasses?" I said, "Fridays is for sunglasses." And he threw us a like.
Oh, you wrote the sunglasses thing. Oh, okay. I'm with you. Yeah, nice. Well, that is it's fancy Frothy Friday, but
yeah, it is.
But yeah, so we both went down the same line there.
No, was this guy listening at all to anything I just said?
No, I was reading comments.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm. As I said, I'm picking. I hope the listeners were listening more than Folsey, but I'm going fish and chips. Because I said the steak saying there's too many variables. You got obviously the crappy steak is always a thing.
And yeah, that does happen a lot, to be honest, the crappy steak.
So where fish and chips, it's hard to butcher a fish and chips.
It is.
And it's fried. You know it's going to be nice. It's a little bit oily, but that's it's an easy straight down the line. So I'm going, fish and chips, fish and chips, Parma / schnitzel.
Love it. Yeah, let us know. Anyone on that train yet?
We just got one that is a roaster classic pub meal. We've got One person said yes. And I think I know who that one person
That's
is.
it. Oh, well, that's it. We'll have to go with it that it is then. So
Well, we'll keep it up. But still, we've still got time. There's still time in the pod. Before we get that, you want to do a guess the F what?
yeah.
Guess the F what?
All right.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
Let's see it. Where's the button? Guess the F word.
Ready? Here we go. Yeah, guess the F
Hopefully
what?
that's some tunes behind it. But yeah, there you go. So guess the F what? Tough game, but let's try roll it.
All right. Do you want me? I'll ask the questions first. You.
I'll guess it.
I'll
Big coffee today for the Coffee Friday. I think I need all that soy in me.
Did you want to? Oh, do you want to guess? Or do you want?
I'll guess.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Set.
You just thinking about one?
Go.
Am I found inside?
Yep.
Outside?
Yeah, you can take it outside.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it on our person?
Nah.
Okay. Does everyone have one?
If you own a home, you'd probably have one. Yeah.
Okay. Do you use me to? Am I keys?
No.
So inside, outside. Do you stand on me?
Nah.
Do you eat me?
Not eat you. No.
Do you eat with me?
Yes.
Do you need fork,
No.
knife,
No.
spoon,
No.
glass,
Starts with a P.
pencil?
No.
Okay. So do you use me to eat stuff?
Yep.
Oh shit! Paper. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. Plate.
Yeah. Bang.
Jeez, I started going.
Very, very
I
good.
started going off in my head somewhere else there.
44 seconds. That's huge. Very well done. Jeez. Do you use me to eat? Was an amazing question. That was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how I got to that, but sometimes it just works. Sometimes it doesn't, does it?
So
Alrighty.
remember, in 30 seconds, you throw me a
30
the
and
first
then
word,
45, the second one.
That's when you really start to rattle because you know you got 15 seconds left. And
Okay.
your mind goes into to orbit.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Am I music equipment?
No.
Sports?
No.
Do you find me inside?
You can be found inside, yeah. You find it
Outside? Do you own
everywhere,
this thing?
everywhere. You find it everywhere.
Air?
No.
Oxygen?
No.
Do you have to buy this thing?
No, but you can, but you don't usually. No, but you can.
Okay. Do I use this to walk on?
No.
Do I use this to drive on?
No.
Am I like a vehicle of some sort?
No.
Am I like a article of clothing?
No. First letter H.
H. Am I like a food of some sort or
No.
a drink?
No.
Okay. Am I longer than 4 letters? A bit of a different one.
4 letters.
Okay.
Last word, last letter R.
Is it a part of a time?
No.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Hour.
No.
Home.
No.
Whore.
No.
Hair.
Yes.
Oh.
That's crazy. And I legit reckon we'll go back to the clock for our boy, but I reckon you got that on 59 again.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, hair. There you go.
That is crazy. That was right in there. And that was.
I don't know.
When you said that word before here, I was like, oh, he's gone on to a thing here. But then you hit it. And I reckon we'll get our boy to clip it up. But I think 59 seconds, I think you were right on that. So that's probably a good way to do it, actually. Just go through it like that. Just the most common words.
Yeah, right. I'm going to get you the basketball.
Oh, nice. So that's pretty well done. Throw it over there. You might need to. Which way can I go? Oh, no, I'll give it a go without trying to break something.
It'll be hard for you to flick yourself over.
Don't stress. They know I'm coming. Oh, the camera's off anyway.
No.
Yeah, you go. Press the one of the buttons.
Long form.
Long form. Hit the top. Yeah. And then I'll tell you when. Did you hit it? Yep. We're back. All right, here we go. I'm coming over the top. You just be there holding stuff in case something blows up here. Actually, you could probably bend that one. Pull that towards you. Yeah.
You want to go over a bit, though.
I will. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Here we go, Folsey.
Oh.
Have a refund.
One more shot.
I had 2 at the start. I'll have one more to finish it off.
Oh. Not too bad. All right, we'll take that. So there you go. But
We've got a bit of Elmo or something.
Elmo. We got Elmo.
Elmo.
Let's have a look for Elmo. So this has been going on. I'm trying to get my head around what's going on here too. But when Elmo asks people how they were going. The replies were overwhelming. Here's how it's promoting emotional well-being. Okay, so
Interesting.
You're pretty good at reading this. I'll give it to you. There,
When Elmo asked how people were going, the replies were overwhelming.
I just read that bit. This next part where I come down here, that's you there.
The team behind the social media account for the children's TV show character Elmo is reminding people to check in on their mates after being inundated with messages of despair. So everyone's a bit flat.
So Elmo's come out and said, hey, everyone's on, hopefully everyone's doing all right. And then all the replies have pretty much been, no good, I'm fired, I'm broken up with your missus.
Look after yourself up out there.
Look after yourself. So that's what Elmo's trying to promote.
Is that what he's saying? Check in with your mates.
Yeah, so
ask your mate how he's doing, that sort of stuff. But obviously the
Elmo, the fluffy red character, he was on Sesame Street, first aired in 1969. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
This bit here is just kind of running through Elmo's
pretty
life.
Much. So here he goes. Elmo. So this is his little. His little thing. His little on X or Twitter or whatever they call them.
The Twitter, yeah, no worries. So I'm just waiting for it to plop on.
Here we go. So
Elmo.
On Tuesday on his account on X, he wrote, "How is everyone going?" The tweet said. So that's Elmo just checking in. Look at him, little Elmo with his little kid on here. So, and then tens of thousands responded. There were cheerful messages in the mix, but overwhelming majorities were sadness, stress, fear, angry, and anxiety. So people aren't happy with Elmo. So then here we go.
No, he's not unhappy with Elmo. Just like where their life's at.
So pretty much here's a few of them. So I'm kind of at a crossroads and frankly could use a little support. Someone wrote.
Actor Rainn Wilson said.
Yeah, actor. So the world is burning around us, Elmo. A YouTuber said. Stephen. Honestly, I'm in a really good place right now. Chance the Rapper said, of course. Chance is just living. So
when the polar opposites getting the
Elmo's loving response. A day later, the Elmo account responded, trying to comfort people. Wow, Elmo is glad he asked. Elmo learnt that it's important to ask a friend how they're doing. Elmo would check in again soon, friends. Elmo loves you. So pretty much, Elmo's just saying check in with your bros. And
for sure.
A bit of positivity there for Elmo. So look at him. So he's happy he asked because now he's pretty much going to be, his account's just going to be run with that stuff. What's the Cookie Monster said? Me here to talk it out with her once. Me will also supply cookies. So the Cookie Monster's up. It's not great listening to others share their big feelings, but my worm smiley is. So they're all the
got the Grouch came
all
out
the boys
with,
are coming out with helping him out. So Snuffleupagus, what's his name?
It's funny that all these characters have their own
little things.
It's their own X.
I love being so that's essentially what's going on. So they're promoting a fair bit of our well-being, which is I guess at the start when he asked the question he didn't think he needed to, but now he's like, I'm going to be checking in flat stick. So
yeah, fair enough. And check on your mates.
Even the President Biden's, I know it's hard. Some days are clouds and there's sunnier days, and there you go. So even the political people are getting into it. So there you go. That's just a bit of happy news for Elmo. So that's it. Reach out, Elmo and the rest of them. So we love it.
And someone else vote on this poll. I can't be seeing this classic pub meal with a yes. It's really bothering me. I might log in on a fake account.
Yeah, it's hard to. But we're going to have to go with it. I think you always got to listen to the poll, and we got one person. So we'll have to take it. So what else we got there?
I'm not sure.
Almost wrap us, will it?
I think there's a bit to go through. We've got through everything.
I think we're pretty much rolling. We've been going for a fair while, haven't we? Or hard to say at this point.
About 50 mins, is it saying?
Oh yeah, nice. Well, we've gone through pretty much everything. Pick that's 5 TV shows. So we've been hitting it pretty well.
All right. Well, maybe let me sign out with a shot. I now got this thing right.
Yeah. So let's just hang on. I'll throw first, then you can move it for you. We'll try that. Does that work?
Yeah.
Let's try that. All right. So
one shot each. Is it. One shot each.
Oh. Felt good, but not good enough. Not good enough. So yeah, that's it. Move yourself. Get yourself in order there. Snap a look at us.
Can't wait to get out. Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to guess the back and forward. Remember we did the back and forward. I think got some good responses on the
The back and forward. What's the back and forward?
Remember it was guess the F who, but we added it was like a versus. I asked, you ask.
Oh yeah, give it a go.
We're gonna put it.
Give it a go. Flush it out.
Oh, hang on, here we go.
Yep.
For the win. I'll take my sayings off.
Hang on,
Really get into this. Depth perception. Tell me when.
Yep.
No.
Oh, it didn't look good from the get-go.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I almost Almost came back to me
That's it.
too.
So, all right, let's hit that
Finish
one.
off Guess the F Who
Yep.
versus challenge. So we pick a person, or it could be anyone. You remember you had Harry Potter last time. I had
Yeah, this is a hard game.
Taylor Swift.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Don't we have a time limit? 'Cause
I'll
it
put
was
a
really
3-minute timer on.
3 minutes. Okay.
Well, the other one went for like 8 minutes or
Oh,
something.
did it? Yeah, okay.
so
3 minutes. That's good. All right, let's go. Let's go.
I gotta think of a person first. Oh, I'll go one.
It's hard. You know what? It's hard because you're answering a question and that about the other person, and then you're trying to think
Yeah,
of
of your own question. Yeah.
okay, let me just think of a person. I've got. That's a hard one. I won't give you that. That was going to be a really hard one. Yeah, I've got one.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Set.
Yep.
You ask first.
Okay.
Go.
Am I an actor?
You have acted before.
Okay.
Am I muso?
No. Am I currently acting?
I wouldn't say currently, but
Okay,
yeah,
yep.
you have acted before
Yep.
though. Am I a male?
Yep. Am I a male?
Yep. Am I like a real life person or am I fictional?
You are a real life person.
Okay.
Am I a wrestler?
No. Am I over the age of 30?
Yes. Am I? Do I do music as well?
No. Okay. Am I Am I like a influencer type person?
No. Do I currently? Shit, what I must be doing if I'm not wrestling. Am I under 30?
No. Okay. Oh, I was over 30, wasn't I?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Am I American?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I in politics?
No. Am I?
Thought I had it.
Am I still doing like the main thing that I do? Like when you first came up upon me, was I doing this?
You're not doing the thing that we know him
Okay.
for, but
Yeah.
you're still doing stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Am I got grey hair?
Nah. You probably got a little bit of grey coming through, but not. You wouldn't.
Nothing
You
crazy.
wouldn't know it. Nah. Was I a wrestler?
No. Do I do TV as well as movies?
Nah. Am I a sports star?
No. Am I a sports star?
Yes. Shit. All right. Am I? Do I have grey hair? Not.
Yes, you do now.
Oh, okay, now I do. Okay. Jeez, I'm nowhere near this.
Am I LeBron James?
Oh my! How did you get that? Shit! Now I was going to rebuttal because I need a rebuttal, just a straight down the line answer here. It's kind of got grey hair now, over 30, American. Didn't really get much else. I'm going to go with not wrestling. It wasn't a muso. It wasn't sport. Gee, I've got 20 seconds to answer. Throw out a guess. Donald Trump.
No. That's actually who I thought you had for me for a second.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
So that's Foldsy.
Foldsy
Hang on,
against
put
the
it up.
No, I've been hit. Who was it? Who were you first? Who was it?
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc. Oh,
Joey Tribbiani, you know,
asked
but
if
I
you were that
wasn't
actor.
actually Joey. I've gone Matt LeBlanc.
yeah. Nice. There we
I'm about to
go.
sneeze. I'm about to sneeze out. So that's me. I got one.
You got the chockies.
I think that's not too bad. That was quick. I think 3 minutes is
That
probably
was
not-
under 3, so that was
that's probably where we want to be. I think so.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's
There
it.
we go.
Keep it on
Foldy
the rails
wins.
a bit. So there we go. I think that'll wrap us up though. Pretty good one for a bit of a easy Friday.
Sure, we need to get back to beers though. And a bit more chill vibes.
Hurts when no one's watching, but
But they watch it afterwards, that's the thing.
That's rock and roll. But So anything else we got for the weekend? What's on for the weekend?
Nah, not too much. Just heading down to the beach. So I think maybe we should fancy frothy Friday. We just get some beers, get back on the. Can we set up a game here? That'd be nice.
Probably, yeah.
That'd really.
You don't like the format we got rolling here?
No, I don't mind it. Just to be.
I think this is. I think we've got the format down absolutely spot at this point, don't we?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's like
Oh, you
we
just
probably
like
need
more
some
chill.
frothies, or we need something just to. Fancy frothy Friday.
Oh, yeah,
We'll be
well,
back
for
into
sure.
it Friday.
Well,
next week frothies
I think we
confirmed.
So yeah, we're back to the frothies. Yeah, we need to get back to the frothies. I guess it all depends on timing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we'll try. I guess next week get back to.
Frothy monsters.
Oh no, because next week I'll be heading down to Ballarat, so it'll be an
We're not
early one
doing it.
again. So
It'll be Coffee Friday again.
it'll be. Yeah, it is hard.
It's hard.
But we'll see how we go. But either or. But yeah, we could set up a. We could still set up a. There's no reason we can't set up another screen that doesn't. I think. Let me have a look. There's no reason we couldn't just do this and then head over there for a bit and do a bit of beanbag action and come back with a second cam. and
Oh,
stuff.
that'd be. You know what?
Even though that cam sucks the way it looks, but
You know what we could do? We could set up like a little game over there each Friday. Frothy, maybe like a bit of, putting like we did that time. Get the clip in the. That might be all be getting a bit much. isn't
no,
it?
I think the clip-in should work.
So we,
Because I think ideally we should be able to flip that camera we're using now. We flip that down to the basketball zone, and as soon as we take off from here, we're clipped up, and it should,
and we can come back up. That'd be
should work.
sick.
We definitely have all the stuff here that we need. It's just a matter of someone coming and putting it together.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
but
so-
looking forward to Frothies moving forward. But that's good. I
That's
think
it.
we're sorted.
That's it. So we'll.
The ended up being pub meal. A classic is the roast classic pub meal. Apparently it is.
So that's it. So let us know in the comments after the fact, after the live finishes. You let us know.
Apparently it is.
So maybe that's it. Well, we won't. We'll say Stephanie's right there. So give her the hand for it.
Either an end poll.
We owe her a end bowler. We owe her a and she likes the roast, I think. So Stephanie, let us know if you like the roast. So we can buy you one of those for winning that poll. And I've got the order in for the stubby holders.
Oh, we do.
So this logo here, if I can if I go to black, let's see if that works. Like that. Look at that. So that's how it'll look on the stubby holder, right? So that's it there, the black.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be us there. So we'll be stubby holded out.
Sweet.
And
Ooh, that's nice.
a bit of lightning and so that's the wrong day. But yeah, you know how we go. So essentially the stubby holders will be ready. Oh, that's what it was supposed to be. Frothy Friday was supposed to be in there. Okay, that's just
a tad late. That's
just
all
a
right.
bit tad late. But that's okay. We're still that's it. So rock and roll, that's it.
See you next time.
Like and subbies and we'll catch us later. Rock and roll. Have a good weekend.
Yep.